Are your nights defined not by restful sleep, but by an endless, frustrating relay to the bathroom? Does the promise of a full, uninterrupted night's rest feel like a distant memory, constantly shattered by the urgent need to go, time and time again? You are not alone in this struggle, and that feeling that your own body is working against you, chipping away at your confidence, is a heavy burden to bear. But what if the solution wasn't found in a bottle of pills or a complex, expensive regimen? What if the key to profound, lasting change was something far simpler, more natural, and already waiting in your kitchen? Imagine a single, simple change you can make, starting this very evening, that supports genuine prostate healing and finally brings a steady calm to your nights. We are talking about two incredibly common, yet powerfully effective nuts, eaten before you go to bed. This is not about gimmicks. This is about using real, whole food that your body intuitively knows how to use for its own restoration. If you are ready to move beyond temporary fixes and embark on a journey toward true, sustainable well-being, then please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and be sure to tap that notification bell so you never miss our science-backed guidance. And if this message resonates with you, help us spread the word by hitting that like button. Your support helps this vital information reach more men who need to hear it. My name is Dr. Katherine Rocker, and for more than 20 years, I have had the privilege of working as a urologist. In that time, I have guided thousands of men just like you, away from the confusing and often disappointing world of supplement cycles. My focus has always been to lead them toward a path that is simpler, more intuitive, and ultimately far more effective. I have been a first-hand witness to the incredible transformation that unfolds when men stop fighting their bodies and instead learn to work in harmony with their own natural, innate wisdom. For any man who has passed the age of 50, it is time to forget what you have been told about zinc pills. The central issue, the one that keeps you searching for answers, is not that you need to take in more zinc. The real problem is that your body needs to absorb that zinc far more effectively. Perhaps this story sounds familiar. You have diligently taken a zinc supplement for your prostate health. You carefully followed the instructions on the label. You invested in a trusted, well-known brand, and you waited patiently for the promised results. And yet, your nights remain a landscape of interruptions. Your energy levels feel persistently flat, and that sense of confidence you long for has not returned. I want you to know that this frustration is real and valid. It is not just in your head. It is a story I hear in my clinic every single week from men who have done everything they were told was right, but still find themselves waking up 2 or even 3 times each night, asking themselves, "What am I missing?" Here is the scientific reality. Your prostate gland holds a higher concentration of zinc than any other part of your entire body. This mineral is absolutely vital. It functions like a sophisticated, natural cooling system, actively calming the fires of inflammation. It plays a crucial role in managing healthy cell growth and provides essential support for the hormones that make you feel like yourself. But here is the challenge. For men who are past 50 years of age, the body's internal delivery system for this crucial mineral begins to slow down and become less efficient. Think of it this way. For your body to move the zinc from a manufactured pill into your bloodstream where it can be used, it must successfully navigate a complex, multi-step process. First, your stomach acid must be strong and acidic enough to effectively break down the pill capsule. However, as we age, our stomachs naturally begin to produce less of this essential acid. Next in the chain, a series of special enzymes must be present to release the zinc molecule. The production of these critical enzymes also has a tendency to decrease over time. Finally, the very lining of your intestines, which acts like a highly intelligent security system that grants nutrients access to your bloodstream, becomes less effective at its job. It begins to let things slip by, to miss important nutrients it once would have captured. The unfortunate result of this slowdown is that the vast majority of that expensive, isolated zinc you swallow in a pill simply passes right through your system, never reaching the prostate that so desperately needs it. This is precisely where the brilliance of nature reveals its profound advantage. A zinc pill is nothing more than a single, isolated nutrient, taken out of its natural context. Taking it is like sending one worker onto a vast construction site without any tools, without a blueprint, and without a team to support him. The work simply cannot be done effectively. In stark contrast, when you receive your zinc from whole foods, it does not arrive alone. It comes as a fully integrated member of a complete team. It is perfectly packaged by nature, surrounded by other essential minerals like magnesium, beneficial healthy fats, and powerful, protective antioxidants. These additional elements are the natural tools and the blueprint your body needs to properly recognize, absorb, and then deliver that zinc with pinpoint accuracy directly to your prostate cells. Your digestive system is intrinsically designed to handle this kind of natural packaging. It is a fundamental, biological language your body has spoken since birth and still understands with perfect clarity. This leads us to a crucial truth. It is not what you swallow that truly counts in the end. The only thing that matters is what your cells can actually absorb and utilize. The ultimate measure of good nutrition is not found on a product's label. It is measured by how much of what you consume your body can successfully convert into usable fuel, essential hormones, and the raw materials for cellular repair. Whole foods arrive pre-packaged with every single component your body requires to recognize and properly use the nutrients within. This complete, natural synergy is something that even the most advanced supplements, no matter how well formulated they claim to be, simply cannot fully recreate. Among the vast world of whole foods, our journey begins with a nut you have almost certainly walked past 100 times in the grocery store. For most men, almonds are considered nothing more than a quick, convenient snack, something to keep in the pantry or add to a bowl of oatmeal. However, in my clinical practice, I have seen them transform into something far more powerful. When one of my patients begins the simple practice of adding a small handful of almonds to his routine before bed, the very first thing he typically notices is a newfound steadiness in his sleep. Then, within a period of just a few weeks, a remarkable shift often begins. That persistent tension in the pelvic region starts to ease, the number of nightly bathroom trips begins to reduce, and a quiet but deeply powerful sense of confidence starts to return. Almonds, you see, carry the very same zinc that your supplements promised you, but with one critical difference. They do not deliver it alone. Each and every nut is densely packed with vitamin E, specifically the beneficial form known as gamma-tocopherol, which provides powerful support for tissue protection within the prostate. Working alongside it are its natural partners: magnesium, fiber, healthy natural fats, and polyphenols. These polyphenols are remarkable plant compounds that act as escorts, helping to carry nutrients across the gut wall and into your bloodstream where they can go to work. This incredible natural teamwork is precisely what makes the zinc found in almonds so much easier for your body to recognize, welcome, and ultimately use. Magnesium, in particular, deserves a special mention here as the quiet partner in prostate recovery. This essential mineral helps to relax the smooth muscle tissue that surrounds the urinary tract. This relaxation supports an easier, stronger flow and significantly reduces the feeling of pressure on the bladder. Beyond that, magnesium also plays a key role in regulating hormones and calming the entire nervous system, which directly contributes to a deeper, more restorative quality of sleep. And when your body is able to sleep more soundly, it can produce and balance its hormones much more effectively, giving the prostate the precious, uninterrupted time it needs to heal and restore itself. Once you have laid a solid foundation with better nutrient absorption from almonds and calmer, more restful nights, the next logical step is to bring the vital element of circulation into the picture. Healthy blood flow is the absolute lifeline of prostate healing and recovery. To strengthen this critical system, we now turn our attention to a second powerful nut, one that specifically focuses on improving the flexibility of your blood vessels and enhancing the delivery of oxygen throughout your body. Let me tell you about Roy, a patient of mine who was 71 years old. His primary complaint was a weak and frustrating urinary flow. He began the simple nightly habit of eating a small handful of walnuts along with his almonds. Approximately 2 weeks later, he returned for a follow-up appointment with a smile on his face that I will never forget. He told me, "Doc, it feels like a faucet that was barely dripping for years has finally been cleared." The truth is, walnuts are far more than just a heart-healthy food. For countless men, they represent the circulatory engine that drives real, tangible prostate relief. Walnuts are naturally and exceptionally rich in ALA omega-3s, a potent plant-based fatty acid that directly supports the flexibility and responsiveness of your blood vessels. When your blood vessels remain supple and flexible, blood is able to flow more freely and smoothly, and this includes the flow through the thousands of tiny microvessels that supply the prostate gland and all of the surrounding pelvic tissues. These omega-3s also help to keep systemic inflammation low, which translates to a more efficient delivery of oxygen and vital nutrients to the exact places they are needed the most. Housed within those same walnuts are beneficial polyphenols, natural plant compounds that work to protect the endothelium, the delicate, smooth inner lining of your blood vessels. You can think of this lining as the absolute key to your vascular health. When the endothelium is healthy, it produces a remarkable molecule known as nitric oxide. This molecule acts as a messenger, telling your blood vessels to relax and flex, a process that is absolutely essential for maintaining strong, smooth circulation. This enhanced blood flow is the very foundation upon which your prostate's ability to function properly and to heal itself is built. By supporting your blood vessels, walnuts create the ideal internal environment for your entire pelvic region to thrive. Almonds and walnuts are powerful on their own, but they work best when they are allowed to support each other. When you consume them together just before bed, their combined effects perfectly align and synchronize with your body's own natural nightly repair rhythm. Whether you pay attention to it or not, your body runs on a precise internal clock. The nighttime is when a massive shift occurs, moving from daytime activity to nighttime recovery. During these crucial hours, your hormones rebalance, your tissues actively repair themselves, and inflammation is quietly cooled down throughout your system. This is not a matter of luck or guesswork. It is the fundamental way your body is designed to function. When you intentionally feed your body the right nutrients during this critical window, you are giving its repair processes the exact fuel they need at the precise moment they need it most. Scientific evidence shows that testosterone, a key hormone for male health, pulses most strongly during the first deep stretch of sleep. The renewal of prostate tissue follows this exact same rhythm, with healing activity peaking overnight. If the necessary nutrients from your diet are not readily available in your system during that healing window, your body is forced to work with less fuel, and the repair process is compromised. This is the fundamental reason why the timing of your nutrition matters just as much as what you choose to eat. Consider this powerful analogy. This nightly nutrition is like plugging in your phone charger. You do not wait to charge your phone after you wake up in the morning when the battery is already depleted. You plug it in before you go to bed so that it is at full power and ready for the day when you need it. Your body works in exactly the same way. Feeding it the right raw materials just before you sleep provides it with everything it needs to fully restore itself by morning. This is the point where real, deep healing starts to feel effortless. You are not forcing anything upon your body. You are simply and intelligently syncing with its own powerful, natural rhythm. Now, I want to provide you with a simple yet purposeful 4-step routine that I share with all of my patients. Think of this not as a chore, but as a calming, structured ritual that prepares your entire body, and especially your prostate, for a night of profound healing and restoration. Step 1. The calming prelude. About 1 hour before you intend to go to bed, start by preparing a warm, soothing cup of chamomile or rooibos tea. These are gentle, completely caffeine-free herbs, renowned for their ability to soothe the nervous system without causing any irritation to the bladder. This act of light hydration helps to prime the urinary tract and signals to your body that it is time to begin its natural calming cycle. Step 2. The nourishing act. Once you begin to feel your body settle, it is time to take your small serving of nuts. The ideal amount is around 1 ounce in total. This typically translates to a small handful of raw, natural walnuts and about 12 to 15 almonds. Please, do not eat them quickly while standing over the sink. Instead, make it a mindful practice. Sit down in a calm, quiet space. Eat the nuts slowly, deliberately, and without the distraction of any screens. The combination of these powerful nutrients and a calm state of mind is a potent formula for healing. Step 3. The gentle release. When you have finished eating, gently move your body into a few simple stretches, focusing primarily on your hips and your lower back. A simple, gentle pull of one knee at a time toward your chest, or an easy seated twist, is absolutely perfect. You only need to dedicate 5 to 10 minutes to this practice to make a noticeable difference. These specific movements help to increase pelvic circulation, ease the muscle tension that has built up during the day, and assist your digestive system in moving those valuable nutrients to where they need to go. Step 4. The conscious breath. Finally, as you settle into your bed, dedicate 5 minutes solely to your breath. Breathe in deeply and slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Then, breathe out even more slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. This type of deep, rhythmic breathing is scientifically shown to lower your levels of cortisol, which is your body's main stress hormone. As we know that stress and inflammation are closely and intricately linked, this final step is your definitive signal to your body and your prostate that the workday is officially over and the deep healing can truly begin. The quality of the nuts you choose to incorporate into this ritual matters just as much as the habit itself. Freshness is absolutely key. Your nuts should always be stored in a cool, dark place, which helps to keep their delicate and beneficial oils from going rancid. It is essential that you skip the varieties that are coated in sugar or inflammatory seed oils. Plain, raw, and natural always works best for your body. I urge you to give this practice a real, honest window of time to work its magic. Commit to it. Stick with it for at least 2 to 3 consecutive weeks, night after night without fail. During this time, become a gentle observer of your own body. Pay close attention to how often you get up at night. Notice how strong your stream feels in the morning. Be aware of whether your sleep holds steady through the night. And take note of how your mornings begin to feel different. There is a quiet, profound strength that comes from waking up, feeling steady and truly rested, with the sense that your body is finally working with you again, not against you. Ultimately, there are 3 powerful levers that are entirely within your control: what you choose to feed your body, when you choose to feed it, and how calm you allow yourself to be before you sleep. These 3 levers, when used consistently, have the power to bring your energy, your vitality, and your confidence back into clear, sharp view. Each nightly handful of nuts becomes more than just a snack. It becomes a quiet, powerful promise that you keep to yourself. And it is through these small, steady, consistent acts that you can rebuild that essential sense of connection and control that so many men feel they have lost. You can take back your nights. You can take back your health. And you can start this very evening with what is already in your hands.